Why are these sound effects so harsh sounding? That's really weird. I'm not gonna front with you, hold on. Now I gotta really save this, whole recording session, because I spoke in the beginning. But I want to make this a point. In the original Persona 5, the opening menu was in the Mementos, like, subway stations. Whereas this is sort of in Shibuya, kind of like their equivalent of Times Square. Which, again, the setting is one of the reasons why I love Persona 5 as much as I do. Okay, so I should really check. But let me analyze. Okay, so Kasumi and Haru are over here. On, and I believe that's Yosuke. That's Ryuji, Akira, Morgana, and Makoto. And this is Futaba and Kasumi again? Okay. So if you go from this side, she kind of just walks in, but she fumbles in here. Okay. This one's the same animation. Okay, so some of them they do it differently depending on which side you go from, and others kind of do it the same. Okay, hold on. So, I gotta really check this out. Okay. Let me load a game. Yeah. I named the main character Uber instead of Akira, but I'm not one to give them their canon names unless I'm playing a Final Fantasy, because I really don't feel like role-playing that much in those games since they've taken away so many of those elements. Okay, so the full UI isn't really there yet. Okay. Okay. That ring is very animated, which is a good thing.
You've seriously forgotten my voice already? It's Sakura. Anyway, I closed up shop, but I forgot to flip the sign to closed when I left. It's too much trouble for me to come back just for that. Think you can do it for me? It's a personal policy of mine not to save a guy's number in my phone. Either way, I'm glad you actually picked up. Anyway, I'll leave the shop sign to you.
I don't want to be too much of an asshole to this guy because he's not too much of an asshole to me, but he's an asshole enough that I'm not really in love with the idea of being buddy-buddy with him. Like, when I first played this game, I wanted to be as nice as possible just to get him off my D, but I have my limitations now. I'm not the same person I was when I first played vanilla Persona 5. I'm not just gonna take abuse out of morbid curiosity to see how much people are willing to mess with my boundaries and shit. That's not me anymore. I've seen it all, so I know how far that experiment goes. This guy should really turn off the television set though. Unless he wants to hear the audio as he's knocking out. Time to... It's a nice flavor text because it kind of shows our main character's train of thought. But you know, fuck it though. Oh, he still tries to delete it. Rebooting your phone. I bet none of his old contacts want to talk to him and shit.
So, you're actually going to school, huh?
Okay, let me get the log.
Here, I'll feed you. Just make sure you finish it before the customers start coming in. What's that reaction for? Just eat it.
Curry for breakfast. You know, I actually do eat spicy food for breakfast, even though that can be a huge acid reflux trigger.
Turns out you do have manners after all. Hurry over to school. You'll end up late if you get lost on the way.
Okay, see, I like this here. Him being kind of cool to me and shit.
Oh, yeah, and flip the sign outside to open for me. Don't forget to do that for me, all right?
So it's like he has a school metro card for the district he's in versus Shibuya, Noyogen, whatever.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
So I gotta transfer now. Train time. People really take train delays just kind of seriously. Maybe not in NYC because the train service is kind of whack. After 2017, whenever I had to go to work, I never took the train to work. Because it was like, the train service was so terrible. There was always maintenance to be done because everything was so damaged and shit. And nothing gets a serious renovation. Okay, so that's Ginza. Maybe I gotta go to Ginza. Aw, man, I'm kind of annoyed right now.
Oh man. Did it say it was going to rain today?
It's raining outside?
It just started all of a sudden. This is why I hate the early spring.
Reminds me. Did he take an umbrella?
Who are you talking about?
Don't mind me. So, what'll it be?
One house blend, please.
The effects of yesterday's subway accident continues on today, as various lines suffer delays and...
There's been a lot of nasty accidents lately. You know, I mean the subway accident that the news is talking about. My coworker got caught up in it and is in the hospital now. But that aside, it's kind of creepy. The people who caused these accidents supposedly went crazy all of a sudden.
You see, this is stuff I notice a lot in NYC now, where people with a lot of PTSD start going manic all of a sudden and scaring the hell out of everybody or causing people to get hurt. And it was always a thing, but now that NYC is no longer a playground for the rich, it's under a microscope right now, and it's amplified because there's so much stagnancy. I mean, there's not a lot of stuff just lying around. Food scraps. Pests are starving. They're eating each other now. Vagrants are dying in moss. So all of this kind of is hitting close to home for me. Again, I really connect with the setting of Tokyo as a New Yorker.
I heard that some of them suffered from nervous breakdowns during interrogation.
Huh.
I think there's something to be said about the importance of minding your own business in cities like this, but also having a sense of danger and avoiding incidents as much as you can. If you feel someone's gonna do something, get out of it. Don't think you're macho for taking abuse. Oh, I love this scene, by the way. He is grilling her hard. But, you know, it pays to not look away if you're also a good-looking guy yourself. I was kind of like that in high school, too.
Want me to give you a ride to school? You're gonna be late.
This guy got a strong-ass chin.
Do you need a lift too?
Nah.
I would have taken a ride.
Damn it! Screw that perfect teacher. Perfect teacher? What do you want? You planning on ratting me out to Kamoshida? Huh? In that car just now, it was Kamoshida. He does whatever the hell he wants. Who does he think he is, the king of the castle? Don't you agree?
I'm just gonna act as stupid as possible.
It's just a saying. Hmm? Wait, you don't know Kamoshida? Are you for real? You're from Shujin, right? What? No other high school's got a uniform like this. Huh. A second year, huh? We're the same grade then. Never seen you before, though. Oh, you a transfer student?
One thing I noticed a lot is that there's a lot of shonen where characters kind of start off in the second year and either transfer or they got pre-established relationships. And I think what that does is it gives the characters an underclassman and overclassman, maybe helps them be a fish out of water.
Then no wonder you don't know him.
Which helps feed exposition. But you know, also it's good to note that our main character hasn't seen Kamoshida yet. We've seen Kamoshida speak to what's her face? The maid lady. Teaching chick.
This rain ain't too bad. We better hurry up or we'll be late.
But as I was saying about the way he was looking at On, I used to do that a lot when I was a kid.
My head hurts.
But once I hit my early 20s and shit, and I was needing for a while, I learned to keep my eyes to myself. Don't really look at anybody, just focus on what you need to see. If you gotta look at anybody, here's what I do. Look at their hands. That's very important. Because whatever it is that they're doing with their hands is the thing you're most likely gonna want to see anyway. Don't look at their face. Don't look at their feet. Don't look at the chest area, whatever you do. Don't look at the booty. Just look at whatever someone's hands are doing. And that's gonna save your life.
Damn it. I want to go home.
Yeah, that did get Naruto and Genjutsu though. So, it's not foolproof.
There was a terrible subway accident that day. You remember it, don't you? I assume you know of the uproar that the public calls the psychotic breakdown incidents. You say that like it's none of your business.
It really isn't.
It was all over the news, and one of the victims included a teacher at your high school. I've no doubt you heard about it. On that day, were you still an ordinary student?
Oh man, this is not how you
Let me
speak.
change the question. You transferred to Shujin Academy, correct? An ordinary prep school that could be found in any city. That's what it should have been. What happened around that time?
Prep school is such a strange term. I mean, I've heard of high schools being referred to as secondary schools. All this stuff. I've never heard of prep school. Well, outside of
Tell me
Oniman,
everything.
stuff like that.
Truthfully.
I mean, that's kind of what they are. They're prepping you for college.
This should be right. What's going on here? Guess we'll just have to go and ask. That's weird. Where's the school?
That's what people who donate to FDMG say. I remember that clip from Comedy and Consciousness. Where's the school? Well, that clip is dropped all the time, just like the For Good thing. Oh man. I had that kind of moment yesterday.
I mean,
I took a wrong turn in the hood.
should be.
I ended up in like something that looked like a car cemetery.
The sign was for the school, right? Right? You saw it too. Jeez, you freaked me out. Who are you? You a student?
I don't think any student is going to look like that.
Man, your costume's impressive. Is that armor real?
First off, even for a fighting posture, he's pretty unnatural looking. I mean, with the way he's sort of shifting his
Come on,
weight.
don't just stand there, say something.
Actually, hold on, his leg stance isn't that bad. Let me take a closer look at it.
Dude, I don't know. This shit's real.
Yeah, his leg stance is kind of strange.
Calm down. Time out, man.
Yeah, it's a bad stance. The legs kind of spread wide open like he's a fucking lobster or crab.
We gotta run.
I like his sword though. It's almost a great sword with that big ass hilt. The guard looks really cool, and then it's got that like little shaved thing down there, kind of like Link's Master Sword. It's also very ornamental. I kind of like that. Aside from that, the point towards the end, the distal tapering just kind of goes wild with it. So it does have some thrusting capacity, which is good for a double-edged sword. As good as you can get. Yeah, it just looks like a really good master sword with a big ass hilt. You can probably use it Italian style too.
You're gonna break my bones, damn it! The hell you think you're?
Take them away!
Yeah, I'd like to save my progress right now.
Hey, hey, wake up!
I kind of like the relationship between the main character and Ryuji.
You alright?
I mean, he seems to be the first character who's really 100% cool with you. Or at least 85%. He's not like antagonizing you, saying, you better not make life difficult for me.
Yeah, more or less. Looks like this ain't no dream.
Yeah, I like the character portraits and the variety they added with the Royal version, since the character portraits are really where the expression is at its peak. This is nowhere near as bad as Personas 3 and 4 in terms of the in-model character expressiveness being whack with it. Like, Persona 3 Portable worked as a visual novel style game predominantly because all you really needed for the expressiveness was the character portraits. But here, they kind of brought it back. The expressiveness and the variety of the character portraits in 3 and 4. With Basic 5, they relied a little bit more on just the models because they look so much better now than in the past games.
Yeah, what's going on?
I mean, if you look back at the old Persona games, Persona 4 was ugly looking. The only reason people make waifus there is because of the anime cutscenes and also the character portraits.
Hey, let us out of here.
I guess maybe the fight animations too.
Damn it! Where are we? Is this some kind of movie set?
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the Dark Queen and Fantag Heroes like torture set. Hey, yo, moms, you good?
The hell was that just now? Whoa, 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 whoa! You're shitting me, right? Come on, man.
Okay, so... You know how in old school RPGs when you're trapped in a cell, all you gotta do is lift something up, and you see one of those Shawshank Redemption type of cell exits, escape routes that the character kind of digs through in increments? Even East 9 had it. Yeah, that looks like it's for some Supreme CBT. Although, that looks like a really big collar.
Be glad that your punishment has been decided upon. Your charge is unlawful entry. Thus, you will be sentenced to death.
Say what?
I mean... if you do unlawfully enter someone's place and they have no escape route and no other options, then there is the self-defense clause, but you don't really charge someone after the fact with something that high.
No one's allowed to do as they please in my castle.
Huh? Wait, is that you, Kamoshida?
Let me not act too stupid.
I thought it was some petty thief, but to think it'd be you, Sakamoto. Are you trying to disobey me again? It looks like you haven't learned your lesson at all. And you brought a friend this time, because you can't do anything for yourself.
This ain't funny, you asshole!
Is that how you speak to a king? It seems you don't understand the position you're in at all.
You know, this guy got a strong-ass chin. He can probably eat all types of, like, difficult foods and stuff like that. His face sort of looks like a NYC pizza slice if you just bit off the... No, if you, like, cut off the tip.
Not only did you sneak into my castle. You committed the crime of insulting me, the king.
Damn, that smell is rank.
The punishment for that is death.
And this guy's got a white ass mouth too. Long ass nose. What can I say? I think we look very similar right now.
It's time for an execution. Take him out.
Well, my mouth isn't really that wide. I can make it wide if I want to.
God damn it. I ain't down for this shit. Come on, we're out of here.
I'm impressed you were able to do that.
Just go. Get out of here. These guys are serious.
Oh, running away, are we? What a heartless friend you are.
He ain't a friend. Come on, hurry up and go.
What's the matter? Too scared to run away? Pathetic scum isn't worth my time. I'll focus on this one's execution. Take this! Lowly scum!
Change the spelling to like L-O, L, you know. And that's kind of what I feel like when I'm on a Mastodon type internet server, like a Fediverse.
Where'd your energy from earlier go? A peasant like you isn't worth beating. I'll have you killed right now.
Stop it, Kamoshida.
What? Don't you dare tell me you don't know who I am. That look in your eyes irritates me.
You don't want a man like that, dressed like that, kicking you.
His turn to die.
No, I don't want to die.
At least he's wearing drawers.
This is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning are almost none. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you.
What's the matter? Are you simply going to walk? Are you forsaking him to save yourself? Death awaits him if you do nothing. Was your
So this is Xander Mobius.
mistake then? Very well. I have heeded your resolve. Vow to me. I am thou. Thou art I. Thou who art willing to perform all sacrilegious acts for thine own justice. Call upon my name and release thy rage. Show the strength of thy will to ascertain all on thine own. Though thou be chained to hell itself.
Execute him!
Xander Mobius does a really good job of sounding like Crispin Freeman when he voices Arsene, I think that's what it's called.
What was that? You desire to be killed that much? Fine.
Okay, it's going to anime mode. kind of like the whole removing of the mask thing. It's like a callback to Philemon. You see, there's that same sword I like. And he dipped just like that.
I am the Pillager of Twilight, Arsene!
What the?
Like Lupin on the Third.
I am the rebel soul that resides within you, if you so desire. I shall consider granting you the power to break through this crisis. Very well.
Who the hell are you? Guard! Start by killing that one! You'll learn the true strength of my men!
This power of mine.
Kind of reminds you of Haha Davis. Guard!
Kill them however you want. Run wild.
Big fella!
Persona!
About to give you hell.
Go down. With this power, what? What was that just now?
You little...
A PSN trophy.
Ha! You like that, you son of a bitch? You mean this? Okay, it's locked.
Damn you!
Hey, what was that just now? And your clothes. Whoa, it went back to normal. Ah!
You bastards!
God, this is effing nuts. Anyways, let's scram. You lead the way. Yeah.
Goddamn thieves! After them! Don't let them escape! Damn you!
I remember the second time I was playing this game with my pops.
What was that?
We have a roommate when I'm with him, and he had to sleep in the living room because, you know, we're next to each other, and the loud Persona OST, the repetitious battle theme, that was driving him crazy. My pops wasn't really being considerate for his noise pollution that day, but later on he did improve in that regard. But you know, it's good.
All right. For real?
Let's talk some shit to him.
Hey.
Damn you! Damn you!
This guy got an attitude.
Yeah.
It's this weird thing in this game where you gotta consider the fact that when these guys get their personas, they kind of get like a new base, like a persona essence base.
Whoa. On the other hand, there's nowhere else we can try. All right, let's get to hopping. Whoa. Damn it.
I don't know if the maps were designed like this in the previous title. I'm not entirely sure.
Hey.
Oh, come on, you're not going...
Whoa! Damn it.
Good eye. You see, Ryuji's kind of built up as a dumb dude. GameFAQs kind of brought this up since people are starting to finally understand the strengths of this game and its weaknesses. Early on, he was showcased to have a lot of qualities and abilities, like memorizing people's faces and stuff like that. Whereas Makoto is written to be a smart character, like everyone describes her as that. She's an honor student and shit. But in reality, she's just as full of plot-induced stupidity as everyone else. And she doesn't have any like special qualities that make her seem smarter. Like Futaba, she's got the stereotypical 90s cracking codes and getting in people's accounts and stuff, messing with data and stuff. She's the 4chainer equivalent, I guess. Well, this 4chan stereotype, at least.
Come on, man. The hell? Huh?
That looks like Griffith at,
What the hell?
in the low point of the Golden Age arc. So that probably means Kamoshida grew up reading or watching Berserk.
What the hell?
Hey! Hey!
Frizzy hair. I remember when he calls this set.
What is this thing?
Got a big ass head looking like Arnold from... Think that Hey Arnold? Yeah, that show.
You're not soldiers of this castle, right? Get me out of here!
Football head.
Look, the key's right there.
He's all grown up now.
We're trying to get the hell out of here. I mean, you obviously look like an enemy too.
I'm locked up here, so how can I be your enemy? Help me out!
Shut your ass up.
I'm begging you, you have to help me!
Catching up already. Shit, there's still no service. Ain't there any way to contact someone outside? How the hell do we get out?
Hey, you too! Wanna know where the exit is? Let me out, and I'll take you there. You don't want to get caught and executed, right? Leave it to me. I'll show you a safe way out.
Even though you're behind bars?
They just call...
This thing sounds like it's all talk.
If you guys think you can get out on your own, then be my guest.
What do we do? Are you seriously not messing with us?
Let's just be a little more cooperative. We're kind of limited in options anyway.
If you don't hurry, they'll catch you.
Fine.
Freedom tastes so great.
Now where's the exit, you monster cat?
Don't call me a cat. I am Morgana.
And right now I'm kind of like, I don't play D&D, but Spoonie describes this situation with the warrior class where there needs to be at least 5 of this like low mob enemy for it to truly feel like it's evenly matched and not just too OP. With the main character as he is now, yeah, he could easily take on 2 of those dudes at once, maybe even 3, but 4 or 5, I doubt he'll last very long.
Shut up and hurry it up. You want to be locked up again?
Well, then again, he was tanking their shit, so.
Alright, sheesh. Follow me and stay quiet.
Oh, I remember, her name is Kawakami.
Sakura-san said that he left the house this morning. Should I contact the police?
Okay, so Yuber Minase. I remember that's the name I gave him.
Just be more of a hassle.
You know, An's already filling in the Eurasian role, but I'm kind of headcanoning it so that the main character is filling that role in himself as well.
What did I do to deserve this?
But more subtly.
Well, guess we just gotta follow it. Come on, man. What are you doing?
What does it look like You, frizzy hair. It seems like you pick up on things faster than our blondie over here. Try checking around the mouth of this statue, okay?
That looks like one of those things you do not want to reach your hand into.
How were we supposed to know to do that?
Amateur. Come on, let's keep going.
Oh shit! Oh shit, it's them!
You amateur! Stay still. Hey you! You can fight, right? Let's go. Come!
Okay, the way it appeared was kind of badass.
You got one of those things too?
We will promptly shut them up.
This sounds like a very similar chord progression to the Let the Battles Begin track in no, Still More Fighting in Final Fantasy VII. The boss theme basically in that game.
Not about capturing us anymore. They're out for blood. I'll back you up. So fight like your life depends on it. Let's go.
But I always like these boss themes in these Persona games. It always like has a hint of, you know, PS2 era Shin Megami Tensei.
I'm not done.
The basic battle themes don't have that though. They're very much in line with the hyper thematic, hyper vibey Personas 3, 4, and 5. Let me see if...
I knew you were an amateur. This is how you fight. Zoro, show your might! Strike at an enemy's weakness to knock them down. Use that opening to strike again. That's the most basic of basics. Remember it well.
I miss how in Persona 3
Let's hurry and get through this.
you can just have what's-her-face scan the target and figure out their weaknesses like that. Like, I know people hate on what's-her-face. Oh, okay, already he's level 3. Blue-haired girl, I forgot her name.
Another tool for our mission.
She's the navigator of Persona 3. Again, I keep forgetting names now. I know Yukari. I forgot the name of the redheaded chick. The one who cast Marin Karen a lot. But yeah, she was really good because you would scan the target and then after like a turn or two you would get the weakness. So you didn't have to do that trial and error and you didn't have to look it up.
Okay.
I should really try Persona 3 again because I liked it way more than Vanilla 4.
No.
Yeah, it was just the better game.
Hold on a sec. I feel like I've seen what this dude's wearing before. Ah, damn it! I'm too flustered. I can't remember anything right now.
Oh, he's having that
Come on, let's go.
thing where your anxiety is so high that you can't make connections.
What is it? We need to go fast.
But who are these guys?
Do you really think you have time to worry about other people right now? Besides, they're... You should have listened to me.
You know, I'm down for static.
I'm glad you stick to your gun. Looks like it's raring to go too.
I'm trying to get as much EXP as I can, to be honest. I don't have a gun on me yet.
Let's get away before more show up.
Hold on, we can't just leave these guys here.
You really don't get it, do you? Ugh. There's no time to explain. Look, I'm going. If you don't want to follow, be my guest.
Fine, I'm coming.
This way! We're here.
Oh, finally, we're saved. Did you trick us, you jerk?
Don't jump to conclusions. Over here.
So Gnarly has the... Can you beat a Persona game with just
Where are we supposed to get out from here?
main Persona's videos?
Ugh, amateur. This is the most basic of basics. That's right. As I thought, you're a natural at this. It leads all the way outside.
That just applies to fiction. If you try that in real life, you just get stuck and probably end up dead by the time someone rescues you. Or in this case where they're trying to clap your cheeks, you'd just be dead, that's it.
Then we just gotta get that metallic mesh off. And a one, and a... Ah! Ow. Oh, crap. The enemy didn't hear us, did they? Seriously, when are we getting out of here?
You should wait on celebrating until you actually get out. Now get going.
Yeah, people don't really like
There's something that I still have to do.
the fact that Ryuji goes through so much slapstick humor, considering the fact that part of his tragic backstory is that he gets beat up a lot, but unfortunately in these types of games dudes just get treated like absolute crap. Especially if they're comic relief dudes. If they're serious all the time and they're solemn and stuff like that, they don't get bullied by the story as much. They don't get the scapegoat treatment.
We're going our separate ways.
I wonder if this game will get a re-release.
You better be careful too. See ya.
You know, now that the P5 is coming out.
Those two seem useful, especially the frizzy-haired one, if my judgment's right.
Well, yeah, the frizzy-haired one, BMC basically. He's got plot armor.
Did we make it?
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Huh? Returned? I don't know what to think anymore. What was all that anyways? That castle and Kamoshida and that weird cat? What the hell's going on?
What's with the yelling? Are you students of Shujin? Cutting classes, are we?
Huh? No. We were trying to get to school and we ended up at this weird castle.
What? Oh, hand over your bag. You better not be doing any drug.
Why would you think that?
If we are, it'd be something that's odorless, which would also be something that's probably like a white pill.
Are you his friend?
Don't lie like that. Tell him what happened. Like I'm trying to say, I don't know what's going on either.
We passed by Shujin on our way here. There was nothing out of the ordinary about it. If you spout any more nonsense, I'll contact your school. Is that what you want?
Come on, say something. That's not what I meant. Wait a sec. Is that guy for real?
He's a different type of gangster. He walked away from the POs.
A Minister of Transport announcing his resignation.
This lady has still been talking to her mom.
Things are going as planned. Sainijima. That reminds me.
It's been like an hour since I started streaming and
Better to leave it.
she hasn't stopped talking once. It's unbelievable.
Is this for real? I'm sure we came the same way. What's going on here?
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you. We received a call from the police.
The damn cops snitched on us after all.
Is it really snitching if it's a police officer?
It's rare not to see you alone. Where were you roaming around until this time?
A cast.
So you have no intention of giving an honest answer?
You see, I expect the counselor to not take that seriously.
What's this about a castle?
Kamoshida?
You seem so carefree, Sakamoto. Quite a difference from when you did morning practice for the track team.
Shut up! It's your fault that
How dare you speak that way to Mr. Kamoshida?
Oh man, I hate these guys in school. The guys who like really dick ride other faculty members and shit. It's the cringiest thing on the fucking planet. Like, you'll see one dude, he might be a counselor or the guard, the disciplinary guy, or even a teacher, and he just like dick rides this other person. It might be the head administrator, assistant principal, another teacher. It's always the most dumb shit on the fucking planet.
There's not much leeway left for you, you know?
he's the one that provoked me.
Do you really want to be expelled?
What? This is bullshit!
Come now. I should have been more considerate too. Let's just say that we were both to blame.
Well, if you say so. Still, you're coming with me. It's undeniable that you're extremely late.
Fine.
By the way, you're that new transfer student, correct?
I mean, it's a very good looking name, even though the last name is basically a first name.
Have we met somewhere? That's right. I remember now. Well, I'll overlook this just for today. I'm sure you've heard from the principal. But cause any trouble and you'll be expelled. Understand? Is that supposed to be a joke? I'm not laughing.
You know, I feel like testing everybody's gangster right now. Cause, fuck it, this game's so easy, I might as well.
Good luck trying to enjoy your new school life.
The school turned into an old castle? A talking cat? Are you hallucinating from an overdose? I won't put up with you if you're simply joking around.
You know, narratively, in this flash forward, they have enough pieces of information to put together a modus operandi. And they already know that the taking of hearts is a process which is supernatural in nature. So I don't know why this private investigator is acting so obtuse. Fuck it, just understand you're dealing with some supernatural nonsense and move the fuck on. Damn. Could you imagine if in Death Note, motherfuckers figure out how Kira kills people, and they're like, you know what, this is too ridiculous. Y'all must be on some BS right now, even after witnessing all the crazy stuff.
I'm going to have you continue the story.
Although I will say that much, Death Note was put together by an actual writer. It's not just Sugumi Obata doing the artwork and shit. So because of that, the story is a lot more... His name might have been Takeshi Obata. It's a lot more intelligently written. Also, just from looking at all the development stuff, originally the main character was supposed to be chilling with Sai instead of Sakura, and that would have been pretty interesting. And the cat and mouse game they would have been playing early on, when apparently they decided against it because it would have been too cliched. Some of us believe that it's because it's too similar to Persona 4 with Dojima-san and Yu Narukami. Just from all the original draft stuff, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2013 shit, I can tell pretty much that they were trying all sorts of stuff, seeing what would stick. And you know, I appreciate that. The story clearly had a bunch of rewrites. They wanted to trim some things out, get rid of some things they felt was a bit too cliched. And this was one of those things. But it's also why, like, I think the story might not have been to everybody's liking. It might have felt rushed because a lot of those elements were changed last minute. It's kind of like old school Squaresoft where FF7, the story goes through so many last minute changes. Final Fantasy 9 was like that. 10 was like that. 10 got pushed back another year. It was supposed to come out the same year as Final Fantasy 9, but they had to redesign the characters and redo the story a bit. Kingdom Hearts 1, OD like that. Kingdom Hearts 3, the ending kept changing. And let's not even get started on 15, 13, 12. When you're basically rewriting a story a lot like that, you're gonna be a bit of a perfectionist, and it's always gonna seem like it's rushed. Because you're just messing with cartilage, you're messing with removable pieces and stuff like that. Nothing's really hardwired. You just can't remove it because it's foundational to the story. That's an issue I have with a lot of new school writing. Nothing is truly solid, nothing is truly foundational, there's no skeleton.
The one who received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves was an Olympic medalist. An alumnus from Shujin Academy. The PE teacher Suguru Kamoshida.
So I'm curious, he got an Olympic medal for volleyball. I know from Haikyuu that volleyball actually is a sport that's practiced in the Olympics, and also from all those thirsty ass memes where dudes would say, yeah, I'm watching women's volleyball in the Olympics because I like them booties and stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, that is actually a thing that's an Olympic sport.
It all came out in his confession. He was guilty of everything. The abuse, the violations. But there should have been no connection between the two of you since you had just transferred.
Why shouldn't she say that so softly, man? So she has some decency not to say it plainly. Yo, this dude straight up, he belonged on the National Sex Offender Registry or something like that.
Why did you target him?
I'll tell you later.
That's unacceptable.
Either one was gonna get a rise out of her.
Try and recall it once again.
I figured they needed a flash forward for this one because Persona 4 didn't have a flash forward, and it also had a very long intro that might have turned a lot of people off. So you needed yes, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got in this situation. Let me see if he got a bald spot. No, he don't. His hair just naturally shines in all the right places, which can sometimes unfortunately look like a bald spot. Like, you ever have hair that's silky and glistens and shit? With the right lighting or the wrong lighting, that silky, glistening, dark hair will look like a bald spot. Big ass bald spot, like your whole head don't exist. You even got scalp. You just straight brain. Okay, gotta go to the faculty building. Are people really like this? No, I've gone to school in the hood. I've been in situations where one of my classmates would straight up rob the other classmate, and nobody was talking about this dude like a menace, like, oh shit, have you heard about that guy? And mind you, this is high school. People don't know how to mind their business. I remember dudes would straight up Google my name and try to see what they could find. Even though I'm telling them not to, I'm begging them, they still do it. And then they tell the teacher whatever they saw. Oh, but I'm the snitch because I look like a nerdy dude. All you are digging like personal info on me, or trying to find out where I go home and shit. Stalking me and shit. Y'all don't know how to mind your business, but none of them cared if you got a criminal background. Okay, so I gotta go to the second floor. Makes sense. The second years are on the second floor. It reminds me a lot of elementary school, where as I kept going on up, the floors kept getting higher. First grade, I was on the first floor. Second grade, second floor, and it just kept going on until by the time I was in the 5th grade, that was when some kids had to realize, okay, I need to start working out. My mama feeding me too much nonsense. There's my poor sense of direction. Okay, so 2D. He's a criminal, isn't he? Mind your damn business. The fuck? Ruined. Okay, faculty office. Oh, that's right.
Being over half a day late on your first day, can you explain yourself?
That's the most reasonable explanation.
This long. It's almost lunchtime.
Just watch me.
Well, it's probably true that you're not used to the area yet, but you're still way too late. Will you pull yourself together? You were given fair warning yesterday. More importantly, I heard that you were caught along with that Sakamoto-kun.
Okay, I'm not so sure I'm comfortable with this. The pronunciation of Sakamoto. Whatever. Call her out under BS, man.
Involved with him, okay? He's nothing but trouble. He wasn't like that when he was devoting his time to track and field, though. Anyway, break's almost over. Classes will end after 5th period today because of the subway accident.
See, I don't give a fuck how hot this chick is and how much shit she's going through in her own personal life.
I'll have you introduce yourself when class resumes.
Her attitude here is like blowing minds.
Follow me. By the way, when you introduce yourself, be serious about it, even if you're lying to the class, okay? Do not say anything unnecessary.
I'm gonna become Hokage.
You think that's him? Huh? The one in the rumors?
This is the track I think about when I think about Persona 5.
He really is insane.
He looks normal, though.
But he might slug us if we look him in the eye.
Settle down. Well, I'd like to introduce a transfer student. Today we had him attend from the afternoon on since he wasn't feeling well. All right, please say something to the class.
He seems quiet, but I bet when he loses it... I mean, he was arrested for assault, right?
These guys are freaking out over assault. These are some soft-ass kids. Could you imagine being scared of some dude because he hit somebody really hard? I don't get it, man.
So... your seat will be... over there, the one that's open. Sorry, but can the people nearby please share your textbooks with him for today?
Ugh, this sucks.
I will say this though, the characters in Persona 4 are also just as crappy in terms of this isn't really a world I'd want to be around either.
Did you catch that? Do those two know each other? Ew, does that mean he hit on her before transferring here?
That means she's cheating on him with Mr. Kamoshida.
Yeah, that's totally some NTR. I love the tone she says that shit with. Let's dial it back.
That means she's cheating on him with Mr. Kamoshida.
Do you hear the way she raises the inflection with cheating? Cheating? She loves that, man. She's trying to rumor monger.
Then again, this is Takamaki-san we're talking about.
For real. That side of the room is totally awful.
Oh, right. The volleyball rally's in 2 days. Everyone's just changed classes, so make sure you use that time to get to know each other. Well then, let's get class started. Who's on duty today?
Everyone, please rise.
People hate this motherfucker, Mishima. I actually like Mishima a lot. He reminds me of the main character from Durarara alongside Shinji Ikari. And Shinji Ikari is one of my favorite characters in Neon Evangelion Genesis. I like his design. I think his character is somewhat interesting. You know, I like the fact that he has some admiration for us as characters. You don't actually get a lot of that in this game. Everybody just hates your guts, and you take it because they occasionally say something nice to you. But I'm not taking that bullshit.
Are you sure you're okay? Also, it seems like people are already talking about you, but I'm not the one who told them. I can't even catch a break. Why do I have to deal with this?
See her whiny attitude towards you, like, I hated dealing with people in like campuses and work with that kind of attitude. It's like, drop that shit.
You should head straight home without stopping by anywhere. Sakura-san sounded pretty angry.
Okay, I will give her credit for that. She did give you good advice. You don't want to deal with Sakura's BS, because Sakura got an attitude as well.
That's Sakamoto-kun. Don't get involved. Speak of the devil. What do you want? I heard the police caught you cutting classes today.
It was nothing.
And you haven't dyed your hair back to black either.
Sorry about that. I'll be waiting on the rooftop.
See, that's why I don't want you getting involved. Understood?
Okay, I'll cut her some slack for this part because it seems she really got your back.
A student like him to transfer here. He's already started associating with Sakamoto, a student with a criminal record and the culprit of an assault case.
The culprit of an assault case. So I'm curious how this case was written out. Because culprit sounds like underling.
At this rate, it'd be pointless how much I contribute to the school.
Now don't be like that. This school counts on you, Kamoshida-kun. You are our star.
This guy is kind of in halfway profile, and it makes his eyes look so wide apart.
Still, a steady buildup is necessary behind such brilliance as well.
Your troubles never seem to end, do they, Principal Kobayakawa? All right, I understand. I'll continue to do my best to answer your expectations of me.
Let me see this dude.
It's just...
Okay, so now we can talk to Haru.
No. Yes.
Okay, that's good. They open up more room for you to speak to characters like Haru and Makoto, so... Makoto. You know, I'm something of a criminal myself. Well, this, but unironically, actually. Let me see. Let me see if I can spot Makoto around here, because this would logically be a place where I can spot class reps, I guess. Honor roll kids. Yeah, no Makoto so far. I haven't seen her yet. But we saw Haru, and that's especially important at this point.
Sorry for calling you up here like this. I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh? We're pretty much in the same boat.
More or less.
I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about it. No wonder you were so gutsy. What was all that happened? You know, how we almost got killed at a castle. It wasn't a dream, right? You remember it too, yeah? Well, just because we both remember it doesn't mean much, though.
Correct.
I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamoshida. So yeah, thanks. But man, that Kamoshida we saw there. You probably don't know about it, but there are some rumors about him. Yeah, the ripped mop head. That asshole who was all full of himself at the castle. No one says anything against him because he's some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals.
Nationals? I thought he got an Olympic gold medal. Wouldn't that put him more as a world champion? Why am I talking as if I understand international sports? I don't. I just know sports associated with big business, masquerading as a non-profit.
The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that. I wonder if we can go back to that castle again. Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream. It has to be. Sorry to drag you out here like this. That's all I had to say. You know, we might be pretty similar. I feel like we're gonna get along just fine as troublemakers. I'm Ryuji Sakamoto. I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't ignore me, alright? See ya.
You see, we already established somewhat of a friendship, even though it's not really tied to a social link. So in a way, that kind of reminds me a little more of Persona 3, where relationships aren't necessarily always tied to stuff like that, even among party members.
Hey, I got a call from the school. I hear you ditched half a day on your first day of school.
Yeah, that's what everyone says when they're caught.
True.
Look, just behave yourself. One wrong step and your life is over. You do know what probation means, right? Good.
Okay, here he's justified in being pissed off at me.
Yeah, I just closed up shop. I'll head over in half an hour, as promised. What are you standing around for? Get upstairs and go to bed already. No, it's a guy. I just hired a part-timer. Don't forget to lock the door and turn all the lights off, okay? Yep, I'm leaving now. I told you, he's a part-timer.
I'll just add this.
Might as well save. It's been about an hour. It feels like it's been a heck of a lot more. Well, what else do I gotta do? Besides mess around with flavor text.
About time you've come to. On your feet, inmate. Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin. There is no need to understand it all for the time being.
I mean, it goes beyond his ability to have a persona.
You will be training the power of persona, which you have awakened to.
It's also his wild card ability, alongside his ability to fuse and stuff like that.
Personas are, in other words, a mask. An armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
That's a good analogy for what they are. Let me be a dick to him.
I have high...
You have no choice but to hone your strength. It's not because we're forcing you, but because this is your fate. Neglect it and you will die.
By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces. I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate. Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
Seriously?
What's going on?
Look, isn't that that her?
You mean that one with the red ribbon?
Okay, so now we're going into royal territory.
I guess so.
She's so thin. It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail too.
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
Trying to say that her aesthetic is more refined.
Please, take my seat. My station's coming up.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
Oh, wow, what speed. I mean, excuse me, that seat was for this lady. Oh. It's all right. I can understand his position as well. I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
Her facial proportions are kind of different. I notice this a lot in Persona games when there's like a re-release with new characters. The new characters will look slightly different from the rest of the cast. Especially Persona 3 with Femc 4 with that new character that you can wife up, and this chick too. She's got bigger eyes and a smaller nose. A lot of the other Persona characters tend to go with more of a long nose aesthetic.
It's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
Please allow me to carry your luggage at least.
Yeah, her aesthetic is a little more moe.
Thank you. Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty.
She's got also got kind of an 80s look to her.
Pardon me. Thank you so much for earlier. For speaking up when I offered my seat on the train. You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself. Thanking you totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai. Please excuse me.
Okay, well, I've said it before that Ryuji is kind of like the first person to be really cool with this dude. But this chick is a whole nother level. It doesn't really fit with everyone else, but I guess that's kind of a good thing.
Class is starting. What's the answer?
Okay, I memorized this when I was skimming the walkthrough I was using.
This is it.
Correct.
I wonder if I have to reset until I get more points from that. I'm not sure if it works that way.
Hey there, Takamaki. Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you.
Okay, he's running that old man game. That's that D average game. You could get a pass every now and then, but barely.
Thank you. Please excuse me.
Come on, at least work your way up to a B, man. Get some actual juice. Let me not be a dick to
I want to
him.
talk about that castle from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it. I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida, after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in?
Fuck it though, I want the static. I'm on my Vegeta and Goku.
Nice! Okay, glad we're in this together. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way. If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right? When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something. Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again. Come on, you gotta stick with me to the end. Let's go. For real? Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think?
Okay, let me point him the right direction.
I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then? I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit.
That dude's got a lot of trust.
What's this eyeball looking thing? Wait, what? What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius! Let's try using it. Why? All we're doing is starting an app.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
There we go! Then we went in a certain direction and...
This is where I think the writing's a little underrated. The rule sets you need to get to these worlds and interact with these people. Personas 4 and 5 were really good about this. 3 was a little on the simplistic side, because you got to go to a full moon area and fight one of the full moon bosses. Based on the first 13 arcanas.
Look! It's the castle from yesterday! means what happened yesterday was for real too. Those clothes! That happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit? You like it? What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Hey! Stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense!
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say? What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit! It's for real! We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?!
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona!
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming
That's
from?
a better name, though.
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us. It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this. Follow me. This is our infiltration point.
Ain't that where we escaped out of last time?
That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
How are we supposed to know about that stuff?
I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me.
So, sorry for dragging you into all of this. But I just can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants. Really though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time. Man, this place is as creepy as always.
Mm-hmm. Now make sure you do exactly as I say, alright? Follow me.
So apparently, you're level 25 around Futaba's palace, which I think is crazy considering how high your end game levels tend to be at this point. No, at the point of end game, I mean, obviously. 4 dungeons in, and you just get to level 25.
Let's go.
4 dungeons into Persona 4, and you're level 45.
Oh boy. Always try to amp. You'll need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack.
So, we want to get the jump on him and make the first strike. Okay, got it.
You know you're just going to be watching, right? You don't have a persona. But anyway, let's go.
Okay.
Ravage them!
What was that? Focus! Yeah! Victory!
It's a step forward.
Okay.
I don't gotta mess with that right now. Okay, well, we at least have a proper user interface.
Why ain't anyone here? Damn it! They were here before. Where'd they go?
Quiet down.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
They might have been transferred already.
Oh crap! I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now. Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave. The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand?
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
It's kind of like the realm of dreams and things of that nature, where how you reimagine familiar places becomes a lot more lofty and grandiose.
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate? It doesn't even cover how I feel.
Okay, and from I have no mouth and I must scream.
Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form, I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida, too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time, too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
I don't know that saying at all.
From the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration. There are probably still sentries making their rounds out there. Let's use this time to hash out our current situation.
just add this.
Yeah, I like this track as well. It's also well composed.
Now then. Okay, let's go. Oh, the way to the training hall?
So,
Seems like it.
Yeah, once I've gotten the security to 100%.
Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed.
that sounds, complicated.
Fine. I'll put together some info about this. Is crucial to successful palace infiltration. So make sure you actually read it, okay?
But just for Kanashiro's palace,
What's this?
I messed up on that. Turn around.
I'll reveal your true form.
Alright,
Persona!
first move is ours!
Persona!
Do I need to actually equip the firearm?
There! It's time.
Not that.
Scratch one enemy! Cut four! My other step! Impressive! Waiting order!
Persona! You're mine.
Persona! Yeah! Victory!
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of prefer the original battle theme.
What's this?
Oh, it's not as bad as Golden's battle theme.
Hey.
Let me see, do they respawn here? Obviously, let me see if there's like some treasure hidden.
Show me your true form.
Alright!
Persona! You're mine.
Only one more.
Come.
Let's go!
There.
Witness my call!
Okay, I see now. Yeah, we already fought these guys, so...
Alright.
Okay, good. Get that security level as low as possible. Okay, that brought Morgana's SP down a peg. What else do I want to do right now? Equip. Okay, so you can't really change the non-melee weapon stats. Melee attack and defense. Wait, are those the only actual stats? No, that can't be. Okay, let's see. Okay, I see now. When I first played this game, I kind of played it as if it was Persona 3, where magic spells were king. It doesn't really apply to Persona 5, or 4 for that matter.
Hey, no, nobody yet.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be a lot of enemies. It'd be impossible to dodge all of them.
Then what do we do? Should we try and take him down like before?
It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy.
I see. Sorry. Damn it. I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier. Such a loser.
Huh? Do you mean that gun?
Yeah, it looks real and all, but doesn't shoot anything.
I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies.
What? Were you listening to me? It don't even shoot pellets.
This is a Chekhov's gun.
I'm sure this'll work.
Pun not intended from earlier. But they're bringing it up now as if this is the first time we've like heard of it. Even Morgana was like, that's a toy gun. But now he's like, hold on, I got an idea.
Dude, I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything.
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and fire. How about that? Surprised? There are plenty of instances where rapid fire is going to be more useful than swinging your knife. Of course, you can run out of ammo, but using it all up does more good than letting it collect dust. Alright, I'll show you my weapon too.
Yeah, the balancing changed on that a lot. Before, the bullets were very useful tools, but they didn't really reload, so once you lose it, once you use it, you lose it. That's not the case anymore, but you get less ammo.
Let's get them! Our ammo's replenished. Go on, dump it into the enemy.
Okay, that's unique to this game.
Nice.
Huh? Yeah.
What do you want to do? Yep.
Okay, before anything else, though.
Show me your true form.
First move is ours. The enemy's down.
So we'll get some bonus EXP that way. Oh, I forgot there's no all-out attacks yet.
You're mine.
Okay. Scratch one enemy. Persona. I'll finish you. Here we go. Two foes left. Let's do this. Can I hit their weakness?
It's time.
Okay. Scratch one enemy. Witness my resolve. One enemy remaining. Last one. A spectacular victory.
Okay.
Okay, one more time, I guess.
Show me your true form.
Alright, the first move is ours.
Not that.
Your time.
The enemy's down. Can I hit their weakness?
Come. This isn't it.
Okay. Scratch one enemy. Come on. Two foes left. Let's do
Rabbit
this.
snap.
Here we go. Persona. I'll finish you. Wait.
It's time. No.
Okay. Scratch one enemy. One enemy remaining. This is the last one. Impressive.
Let's go. Go down.
Nice work, team.
I'm not sure if that was optimal or not, but
Power courses through me.
well, I got my level up. That's what matters. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Well, it's no biggie. It wouldn't have made a difference on anything. Cause I'm gonna stop the recording from here on out. Next time I'll be streaming is Monday. Well, Monday I gotta get a surgical procedure. I gotta get braces installed in my mouth. But yeah, I might stream that day, depending on how I feel afterwards. This has been your boy Mr. Wonka 7 and Suck My D.